Title, A Diamond in the Rough, Spencer had always been a bit of a goofball. Charming and endearing in his quirks, he was the kind of guy whose life could have been a sitcom. But on Boxing Day this year, Spencer was determined to rock the boat. Turns out, a little too much. His new girlfriend Laura had given him a wonderful Christmas gift. A cozy sweater that was slightly too big, the kind you'd want to wear all day like a hug. He loved it, but what did he do instead? He decided to treat himself to a little post-Christmas thrill, cheating on her with his high school crush, Megan. The day began with bright sunlight streaming through Spencer's window. It could have been an ordinary, lazy day, except that it was Boxing Day, and Spencer was ready to box up his morals for a day of mischief. He texted Megan, "Sail on at the mall? Let's go," Megan replied with a winking emoji, and that was all it took to send Spencer's heart racing. He played it cool with Laura, who was still in a food coma from the night before, buried under a pile of her new, fluffy blankets, completely unaware of Spencer's impending escapades. Dashing to the mall, Spencer found himself a whirlpool of sales, discounts everywhere. He even bumped into a friend who asked if he was shopping for Laura. "Oh, just looking for a little something," he shrugged, waving his hands as if swatting the question away. The real thrill took place at the jewelry store. A dazzling diamond necklace caught his eye, sparkling under the fluorescent lights, reduced to half price. Perfect, he thought, imagining Megan's reaction. After all, nothing says, "I'm a sensitive guy," like a sparkling gem, unless it's a cooking appliance, but he wasn't venturing that route today. With the necklace carefully tucked away in a fancy bag with a small card, he and Megan met for coffee. Straight out of a rom-com, they laughed over peppermint hot chocolates and shared stories from high school, both pretending the heat between them wasn't exclusively due to caffeine. Everything felt vibey until Spencer noticed the time. He had to get home before Laura noticed his absence. Realizing he wasn't exactly in the clear, Spencer dashed back through the throng of sale-hungry shoppers while sneakily clutching the diamond bag like it was a grenade. He immediately called Laura, only to find her voice chipper on the other end. "Hey, how's your shopping going?" Great, just snagging some last-minute gifts." "Love you," he replied, panic creeping into his voice. But as Spencer hurried home, his luck took a nosedive. A group of carolers, complete strangers, spotted him and began singing Jingle Bells loudly, creating an embarrassing scene. To make matters worse, he knew one of them was an old neighbor who always gossiped. "Spencer, are you shopping for anyone special?" she called out, and before he knew it, the whole gang turned their eyes on him, waiting for an answer. "Just, looking for presents." He stammered, dodging sideways as they continued their merry tunes. Finally escaping the carolers, Spencer made his way home, a cold sweat forming under his cozy sweater. He slipped inside the house, only to find Laura wrestling with a massive box of leftovers, still clad in her festive pajamas. "Hey, you!" She smiled, her eyes bright. "Did you find me something?" His mind raced. What could he do? He hastily shoved the necklace behind the couch cushion like it was the last slice of pizza at a party. "Oh, just some. Socks? Because everyone needs socks after Christmas," Laura beamed, and Spencer felt like he had just pulled off an impressive heist. Just as he began to relax, he felt a nudge from the couch. He turned slowly to see Laura picking at the cushions. Curiosity piqued. "What's this?" she said, lifting the bag. Spencer's heart pounded like a punch-drunk boxer. He started to sweat even more, not because of the cozy sweater this time, but from sheer terror. Don't open that. It's a surprise," he stammered, his charm slipping like a lemon peel on a slippery floor. "Oh, a surprise for me?" She grinned, reaching into the bag before he could stop her. Out came the glittering diamond necklace, shimmering ominously as if lit by the very fires of betrayal. Laura's eyes widened, then narrowed. "Spencer, who is this for?" In the dramatic stillness that followed, Spencer realized his charming sitcom life had just taken a turn into a suspense-filled horror flick. The kind where the protagonist makes the worst possible decisions, all in one day. As Laura looked in the bag for more clues, there was a little card from the diamond shop noting the necklace for someone named Megan. Laura immediately broke into tears. Spencer knew the gig was up. She yelled at him saying, "We're done," Spencer knew he couldn't get himself out of this one, at least not this time.